What's up, good people? I'm trying something different. I was sitting in my bedroom getting ready to go to sleep, and I was thinking about back when I was a kid and I was doing voice acting, but I didn't know that's what it was. My dad thought I was crazy. But I remember asking for tape recorders and cassette players almost every Christmas because I wanted to record my voice and practice speaking in different tones and stuff, different voices. And it made me remember that this type of year, the autumn equinox, the beginning of the first day of fall, was also celebrated by pagans. I think the Greek goddess Persephone came back from Hades for 3 months on this day. There's Vietnamese and there's lunar holidays. Quite a few different indigenous people thought about this type of year, about the darkness and the light. And it reminded me again of the voice acting I did as a kid. Now that I'm stepping on 60, um, I want to make that a reality, actually. And I was thinking, yeah, maybe some of the people who are right now going through a tough time, maybe some of that influence or some of that darkness, some of that spiritual stuff that's floating around in the atmosphere, that you got hit with it, a demonic force, that you got hit with some negative energy from people who are conduits to that kind of thing. You'll see that there'll probably be a rash of murders and violence in the next few hours and the days. Um, Nobody else is going to say it's because of the seasons or demonic influence, but it is what it is. Again, takes me back to being a kid sitting on the floor reading. Imagine this. There's a guy who just crashed his motorcycle in a large field. There was a meteor storm that caught his eye, took his eye off the road, and then he actually got hit by a small fragment of green meteorite that came down. So he's laying there in his field. And then I would start like this. What the heck? Oh my goodness. My bike is trashed. Hey, what is this? Some piece of jewelry? Oh, nice. So I'm sitting here probably bleeding. It's probably about to rain. My bike is toast. I'm out in this field in the middle of nowhere and I'm looking at a ring that's glowing. Huh. Has an inscription on it. Let me raise this thing up so I can see it. It says, in the darkest day and brightest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Beware my power, green lanterns, light. And then if you know the story, if you know how that comic book would go, something's about to happen to that cat, and bam, he's about to turn green, and his life's about to change. We wish it was that easy with all the stuff that's going on in our life. We wish that there was a power ring, or you could say Shazam, or you could get hit by a meteorite and change your life. But for the rest of us, for most of us, you just got to live. You got to do the best you can with what you got. And then when you get to my age, with what you got left. There's a whole bunch of people who are coveting what you have. Some people don't even appreciate the gift of life that they have, the stuff that they have around them. See, we can start to compare what other people have, or maybe you should have by this age, what you should be doing by this time in your life. And comparison is the thief of joy. Also, um, there are plenty of people who are just negative. They feed off of it. And it takes probably 10 positive things to cancel out one negative that somebody says to you. You wake up in the morning, fresh slate, feeling pretty good. Turn on the news and you see all the mayhem, the destruction, the negativity, and then you sink down a little bit. You think about, your finances or maybe obligations or stuff that you should be doing or you didn't do before. You didn't plan on it. You didn't work toward it. And now it's due. A little angst there. Or maybe you got a job that you don't like, but it pays the bills. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And you're wondering what else is there? You're just like everybody else. Somewhere you're on that scale. I mean, you're either in the beginning or in the middle or the end, and you don't really know. I just wanted to let you know that you're okay. You're okay right where you are, and you can do better. You can get better. If you can get up in the morning, if you can put your feet on the ground, if you can stand on your own, you got a chance to do whatever you want to do. Everything after that is gravy. Somebody right now is being fed by a feeding tube, can't eat for themselves, can't walk. That's when you're in a different situation. If you're not there, you're doing okay. Somebody else doesn't have legs. Somebody else is incarcerated. Somebody else lost their freedom by making bad choices. They're doing time right now. If that's not you, you got a chance. Sometimes we look around and we want more. That's just how we are. Don't let that take you out. Don't let that consume you to the point where you can't function. Sometimes we get things kind of out of order too. Like you have to work to eat. You have to work to have shelter. You have to work to be safe. Those like natural things. I don't think that you're supposed to have that stuff naturally or security is, I don't know, unnecessary. If you were a wild animal, all those things still work. And since we are in this human world, stuff still needs to be done. Still got to take care of yourself as the person. And then you expand your circle out to those under your charge that you're a steward of. And it kind of goes like that. And if you're blessed, you got a partner to work that thing back and forth so that you're not by yourself. Sometimes people don't know what to say when you're going down, when you're feeling bad. Well, I'm just here to tell you that in the darkest day and the brightest night, sometimes you got to be your own cheerleader. Sometimes you're not going to find somebody to give you a positive thing. You're not going to find somebody to give you a Mr. Rogers neighborhood or that Bob guy with the paintbrush who talks real nice. A lot of the good people, a lot of the happy stuff has been taken off the air, has been moved away, has been removed as hokey. People don't like that stuff. But guess what? We all still need a friend. We all still need understanding. We all still need um, encouragement. And that's what I wanted to do right here. Just say, hang in there, keep pushing. You can make it in the darkest night. Talk to you later.